All right, what is up, guys? My name is Ken. I'm a psychic medium and ascended master. I'm going to be reading tarot and doing chakra scans for free today. And I'm also going to be doing reading for some of the zodiac signs as well. So if you guys want a reading, just drop a comment down below, hang out with me in the chat, and I'll pull up the energy for you. All right. If you guys have any questions about your path or direction in life, or if you're hitting any dead ends in your life, you've come to the right place. So I've been working on this for a while now. So this is the first time I've gone live. So congratulations for catching me on the first time. So thank you guys for being here. I'm glad you're here. All right, so I'm gonna do also listen, if you guys want to get a personal reading, if you guys like the readings and they resonate with you, there's a link down in the description, and there's also a link to a couple of my other social media platforms as well. All right, and if you guys want to book a personal reading, you're just gonna shoot me a message on one of those, and then you're gonna send me an email, and I'll get back to you and let you know how they work. So guys, I'm working with a company called Touchstone Essentials. This is a heavy metal detox. All right. So we all know that, that we are bombarded with metals in our food, in our air, and in the water. In the air, it's in the form of graphene oxide, which we all know is an aluminum based. And these heavy metals build up in the body, and it causes the body to vibrate at a lower rate of speed. All right, so through this ascension process, as you're becoming the best version of yourself, it's important that you detox the body, that you do some type of fasting, some type of detox, not just on an energetic level, as an emotional level and physical level, but also on a cellular level. So I'm going to put a link to these down in the description. These guys are great, man. I've been working with them for months now. It's one of the best heavy metal detoxes that I've ever worked with. All right. So if you guys want to get a reading, drop a comment down below, and I'll let you know. I'll pull you up on either on camera, or you guys can just hang out in the chat, whichever ones you guys want to do. We kind of keep an eye on the chat for me. Interesting. There's a loud truck going by. It's hilarious. Anytime we're trying to do things in life, there's always going to be distractions. There's always going to be things trying to throw us off our path. All right. These are all tests from the universe, and these are you're not meant to be frustrated. You're meant to work through them and purge any type of emotional reaction that you have to things. As we work through our emotions, the goal of the ascension process is to become the best version of yourself. You're going to do that by mastering your emotions and mastering your mental space. Right? It's also the what comes out of your mouth is extremely important as well. This is vibration and frequency. It's how we program our reality. So becoming a master of these three spaces will allow you to master your 3D space as well. So that is the goal, is to become the best version of yourself. Will you let me know in some of the comments? Okay. If you guys want to share this out to any other platforms, man, it's greatly appreciated. It helps me reach more people.
Oh, someone said my sister betrayed me and now she's ghosted me. It's been 6 months. Can you please help?
Yeah, most definitely. What's her name?
Sage.
Hey, Sage, drop another comment down there so that I know that you're in the chat, and I'll pull up the energy. I got you. All right. Yeah, just hang out with me in the chat. Just drop another comment, and I'll make sure you're here before I start reading. I'm going to go ahead and pull you up next. And guys, I got a list going, so if you guys want to get on the list, just drop a comment down below. I'm putting your names off to the side. All right. Did she comment? All right. I'm gonna actually wait till you comment, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep talking. And again, guys, so the goal is to become a balance. There's a balance to all things in life. All right. There's to everything in your life. That's the goal of this place, is to master that. To master that element. Too much of anything causes an imbalance, and too little of things causes an imbalance. Right? Whether we're talking about sex, eating, food, any type of stimulant, things like that. Right? So everything in our life needs to be balanced. Did she comment? Okay. All right, guys. If you want to get a reading, just drop a comment down below, and as soon as I see you comment back, I'm gonna pull you up, and I'm gonna start reading for the zodiac here in just a few minutes. And it's important, again, that as you're stepping into this ascension process, and again, you're realizing that the goal is to become the best version of yourself, you also merging the higher self with your subconscious, with your conscious mind, right? Think of your conscious mind. Your body is your subconscious mind, the seat of the soul. This is the higher self. So as we learn to navigate through the masculine and the feminine energy, we're looking to merge the two together. This is heaven and this is earth. Merging the two together so that the two alchemically blend together and merge as one. This is how you hemi-sync the right side of your brain and the left side of your brain as well. When you reach this point, this is when you silence the mind. That constant blah, 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 that chatter inside the mind, there is an off switch for that. And that's something that I teach in all my readings. So if you guys want to book a personal reading, I teach you how to silence your mind, how to control, master your emotions, and to master your mental space as well as looking at your past, present, and future. So the readings are very extensive. And again, as we're waking up, we have to come to the realization is that your entire life has been a lie. As we're learning that we need to do everything, learn to teach ourselves to do everything all over again. You need to learn to walk differently. Everybody, walks crooked. Talk, speak, think, feel, act, what we eat, things like this. Everything needs to change in our life because we've been taught to do the wrong things. Think about how most people sit. Most of the time people sit with their shoulders forward. I mean, you have to learn to literally teach yourself how to do everything over again. And when we're starting off, the emotional space and the mental space is where you're going to begin at. This is where you're going to make progress with the higher self, becoming the higher self. Especially when we're talking about getting into the sacred union of all things, right? This must be done through a process where we alchemically blend the masculine and the feminine energy and integrate it into our everyday life, right? This is something that I teach. So this is something you would book a reading with me, and I would, again, explain the process, teach you how to master those areas, and then cover anything else in your life that's out of play. It's out of alignment. I'm looking at the number 3. All right. All right, guys, if you want to get a reading, shoot me, drop a comment down below, and I'm going to pull you up on next. I'll pull you up either on the screen or you can just hang out in the chat, either one.
Somebody has a question.
Okay. Will you read it to me?
Has M been thinking about me? We might meet this weekend.
All right. All right. All right, I'm going to... Who is that? What's the name on it? Okay. All right, so I'm getting ready to read for AA. So, hey, drop a comment. You're asking me if M is going to what?
M is thinking about me.
If M is thinking about you, you want to drop a comment down below, and I'll let you know. I just want to make sure you're still here when I read the energy. Yeah. I got you. All right. All right. Hey, drop a comment. Let me know if you're still here. I'm about to pull you up next. Will you read those for me? Did she say anything?
She's here.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to pull you up now. So here's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the 2 of Cups inverted. All right? So M is not the partner for you. All right, this is somebody else. There's somebody else that you're going to find and that you're going to meet, that you're going to be happier with. All right? So make sure you keep that in mind. It doesn't feel like that energy is suited for you. I'm also looking at the Death card on the bottom of the deck. Feels like that maybe that relationship's going to be coming to an end, and there's a new relationship that's waiting on you. I'm looking at the number 3. Look at the 3 of Clubs. The 3 of Clubs would be like you meeting somebody that's the perfect expression of you, right? Somebody that you're able to vibe with on a higher rate, somebody that you feel closer to. All right, what else? All right, I'm looking at the Ace of Wands, which the Ace of Wands speaks on a new beginning. There's a new beginning that's getting ready to come up for you. Do you know what this is? I'm looking, it's kind of like in the current energy coming up. Is there any big changes that you're expecting? Because the Ace of Wands is a rebirthing energy. Something like a new beginning getting ready to take place. Yeah, I'm looking also. There's somebody in your life. This is a family member. There's somebody that you have an imbalanced relationship with. This is coming in upside down. All right. So whoever that is, whoever that you're not vibing with, there needs to be some work done on it. There needs to be some things that you do. All right. So whether this is you like cutting all your energy off from that person, or whether this is you putting more work into that relationship, whatever that is that needs some of your attention. I got you. I'm also looking, we're talking about meeting somebody like on a soulmate twin flame level. I'm looking at 2 5s coming up, and one of the 5s is through loss and conflict is where you're gonna like have a new energy that comes into your life. So again, when you break away from whatever that you're focused on now, that's when you're gonna meet somebody else that's on a higher vibration for you, a higher frequency. All right, I'm looking that you need to be defensive with your energy. All right, so there's some type of situation that you're in right now where you need to be more defensive and protective about your energy. Okay, this is you like being defensive on it, rising above, and there's some type of something that, whether this is other people, whether this is defending yourself from your family, make sure that you're not like getting too emotionally attached to whatever that situation is going on. And also, guys, if you have any other questions with your reading as I'm reading through, just ask away. All right. I'm looking that there's a judgment that needs to be called. There's a decision that you need to make. There's something that you need to call judgment on. I'm hearing that there's a friend, someone of your friends that is not loyal, one of your friends that needs to go. Who's the most negative person in your life right now? It's the first person that pops inside your mind. Type their name in the chat. Or type their initial, and I'll let you know if that's them. There's somebody in your life you need to cut out completely. And again, I'm looking at this is what about you being defensive about your energy. All right, and this is you making a judgment call, making a decision about the situation. Because whenever you have negative relationships with people, or if they're constantly on a lower vibration or more of a negative polarity, it pulls you down, right? So this is why it's so important that everybody you have around you, that it needs to be somebody that's positive and uplifting.
She asked which friend.
Okay, yeah. No, what I want you to do is I want you to think of the first person that's the most negative around you, and I want you to put their put their initial in the chat, and I'll let you know if that's them or not. It's always the first person that pops in your mind. So think about who's the most negative person in your life right now. I'm looking at an imbalance with your mother. I'm looking at the High Priestess is coming in upside down.
She asked, is it A? I think A might be her text.
All right, A is one of them. Yes. Definitely cut her out of your life, okay? Huh?
She asked, will A come back? He's a past ex.
No. That's what I'm saying. That's one of the negative energies that doesn't need to come back in your life, that you definitely need to stay away from, all right? All right, look, I'm looking at an imbalance with your mom. Are you and your mom having some issues right now? This is coming in upside down. All right? Yeah. Is your mom like a really negative person? Yeah, I'm looking at there's something in the relationship about your mom needs to come to balance. There needs to be some like reciprocity. So this is like you helping out your mom, or something that needs to take place like that. Do you know what I'm talking about? What's going on with you and your mom right now? Yeah, there's a stall. I'm looking at some type of growth that needs to take place in your life, but it's being stalled out because of the relationship with your mom. Has she commented back?
She said no, she's not.
Yeah, no. I'm definitely, there's some extreme imbalances with the relationship with you and your mom, is what I'm seeing. All right. So definitely help your mom out more. There's something that needs to be, some kind of like forgiveness that needs to take place, or some type of conversation that needs to take place. It's also something that's holding you back as well. So listen, let me put it to you like this, okay? So as you're willing to work through your emotions, it's important that you be self-honest with yourself. let me put it to you like this. On a bare minimum, your mother was not there for you on an emotional level like you needed her to be, okay? So as you're working through this, she wasn't there for you like that because she was never taught how to be there emotionally, all right? So there's some issues there. Are your parents together, or are they separated? Because listen, what we're talking about is the imbalances that are in your 3D space, or the things, the problems that you're going to face in life. They all have to do with an emotional imbalance, right? Something that there's an imbalance here, then there's going to be an imbalance in your 3D space. All right.
She said they're together, but they have issues.
Yeah. And so, like, even with your father, for you on an emotional, like you needed him to be either. And this is also going to cause major imbalances down the road in your life if we don't make with these things now. All right. So that's why this is being highlighted. What about the partner? Yeah. So in the decision we're talking about, the decision that needs to be made is something to do with like a partnership, right? So I know that you're trying to find love, right? So I know that's something that you're looking for. So make sure that when you do this, again, that's what you're working on right now. So make sure that you're making a balanced decision off the partner that you're dating, or the partner that you want. If you see red flags, you need to go the other way, okay? Right. Guys, if you want to I'm doing tarot readings and chakra scans. If you guys want to get a reading, drop a comment down below, and then I'm going to let you know. Okay. I'm going to read your chakras now. Drop a comment down below, and I'll bring your energy up next. I got a list going. And guys, there's also a Cash App link down in the description if you guys want to donate. That's going to bump you up the list as well. All right. So, hey, drop another comment down below. I want to make sure that you're with me. I'm about to read your chakras real quick and let you know whether any balances are there. Okay, cool. All right. So, this is a pendulum. So this, when it moves like this is what a balanced chakra looks like, okay? When it spins like that. This is what an imbalanced chakra looks like. And this is what an inactive chakra looks like, okay? So your chakras, your energy centers, are literally what's running your reality right now, all right? It's important that you get intimately with these energies. It's important that you know how they affect your life. What do they control? What do they govern? Every one of these energies is literally operating a specific part of your body and a specific part of your reality right now. All right, so this is your root chakra. All right, so your root chakra is balanced. It's wide open. So the root chakra is the home life and the financial area, okay? You feel safe and secure in both of these areas. So it might be one of those things where it's about how we feel about it. So of course we always want more, or there's other things we want in life, but you feel good about how you're living right now. So this is the sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra is imbalanced. This is the sexual energy and the creative energy, okay? Let me put it to you like this. You came here to do two things. I'll break this entire place down to two things. You came here to love, and you came here to create. And you need to be doing both of those things every single day in some way, shape, or form. So there's an imbalance in the sexual energy, and there's an imbalance in the creative energy, all right? Do you have a creative project, something that you're working on right now? Because in this place, you need a creative project, something that we work on every single day, all right? And as you do this, you master whatever it is that you're working on, and then down the road, you're able to monetize it and make money from it. And it could turn into something that supports you later on in life, is why I'm asking. So is there a creative project? Are you working on something right now?
She said no, but
Okay.
she wants to start something of her own.
Gotcha. And that's what we want you to do, okay? So pick something. Whether that's teaching yourself to learn to read tarot, or learning to use a pendulum, or learning to do Reiki. If you focus on some aspect of the spiritual sense, that's something that later on you can master and become, make money from, all right? And this is going to take everyday practice, okay? Again, you don't want to work for other people. You want to have your own business. All right, so this is the solar plexus. There's an imbalance in the solar plexus. So this is the willpower. This is setting healthy boundaries with other people and yourself, okay? So there needs to be some boundaries. Yeah. There needs to be some boundaries. There's an imbalance with your mother's energy, so there's some type of boundary that we need to set with her about something. There's something you don't like that she does, or something you want her to stop doing. Okay, so make sure that you're being vocal about that and that you're putting hard boundaries in place. That's not just like with your mom, but that's anybody in life. This is what we learn to master. Okay. And this is also when you know things need to change in your life. Let's say you need to stop eating chocolate at 3 o'clock in the morning, right? So having the willpower that when you wake up and you're going to the refrigerator, you're going to stop yourself and you're going to tell yourself, no, we're not doing that. That's willpower, all right? All right, so this is the heart chakra. Nice, beautiful work. Your heart chakra is wide open. Beautiful. All right, so this is the love that we show the world, the compassion that we have. When the chakra is open, we're able to experience this place in a completely new way. Careful, don't let people hurt you too deeply, because when we get hurt from things in life we experience, this closes. Okay, so always keep an open heart along with an open mind through your process. It'll make the trip much more enjoyable while you're here. All right, so let's look at the throat chakra. So there's an imbalance in the throat chakra. The throat chakra is blocked by lies. So this is the lies that we tell ourselves, and then the lies that we tell other people through the form of people pleasing. All right. So make sure that you're being honest with other people, not trying to not hurt someone's feelings or not saying things out of fear of judgment. All right. Those two things need to be overcome, and you learn to speak your truth, no matter who's listening, who's watching. You know, you're just going to stand in that. So make sure that you're focused on that. Also, let's say you're in a group of people and there's a topic that comes up that's taboo and you feel like saying something, but you hold back. You don't say anything. This is an imbalance. This is, it hurts your soul and it hurts the other people around you. All right. There's something that maybe you could have said that would have changed that person's life forever. Right. So this is why it's so important that you step into that. Also, this is the communication and expressing yourself with people. So you want to become a master of that, because that's where you're going to, again, master the art of making money, master the eating. It's self-expression. All right. All right. So this is the third eye. All right. The third eye is closed. All right. So the third eye is blocked by illusions. So there's some type of illusion that you have built inside your mind about what this place is, about who you are, and what you're doing here. Every day you must ask yourself, who am I? What am I doing here? What is this place? When you come to those realizations, you're going to make a lot of progress in your reality. A lot of progress learning to manipulate, learning to control the reality. All right? Every day. Also, I want you to wake up and start asking yourself when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you're going to say is, what am I going to create today? All right? Push yourself. This will lead to many beautiful avenues and areas in your life when you do this. This is like celebration of making money, celebrating of not having to work for somebody, standing on your own 2 feet. All right. All right. This is the crown chakra. So the crown chakra is inactive. So it would be closed. So make sure you're grounding your energy and you're being connected with nature. All right, go outside in nature, walk around without your shoes on. All right, you need to be doing this for 30 minutes to an hour a day. Everybody eats as a form of energy cultivation, but eating is a primitive form of energy cultivation. You were never taught how. So it's important that you go outside and make connection with the light grid, and this will bring more energy into your body, okay? If not, you'll feel depleted, you'll feel tired, you want to drink a cup of coffee, 5 o'clock, or maybe you just feel like taking a nap. When you charge your energy from the earth, you don't feel like that. Right? You have enough energy for your day to do whatever it is that you want, all right? So make sure you're grounding your energy every single day. All right. Hey guys, I'm doing tarot readings and chakra scans. If you guys want to get a reading, the readings are free. Just drop a comment down below. I've got a list going, all right? So I'm going to put everybody, I'm going to try to do as many readings as I can. So if you guys want to donate, there's a Cash App link down in the description. If you guys throw some dirt in the buckets, man, I'll bump you up the line, and then I'll do a deeper reading also. And if you guys like the readings and they resonate and you want to book a personal reading, there's my description, or my information is down in the description. You guys are going to hit me, send me an email or send me a text message on social media, on Facebook. Okay. All right, so I'm looking at, listen, one more thing. I'm looking at a new chapter of your life coming online as soon as you meet somebody. This hasn't taken place yet, but I'm looking at the two. is coming up for you, and it's in the number 1, which speaks on a new beginning. Okay, so some type of person you're going to meet is going to create a new beginning in your life, or go a different direction. So be open to that on your path. All right, yeah, it's definitely something that's on the more romantic side as well. All right, you got a list going? Who's next? Okay. All right, love. Listen, I'm going to end it there, but listen, I'm just barely scratching the surface. All right, if you want to book a personal reading with me, I would cover every aspect of your life. All right, also teach you how to master your emotions, teach you how to master your mental space, and to become the highest version of yourself. All right. Again, I also teach telekinesis, telepathy, and the basics and fundamentals of energy manipulation also. So if you have any questions on any of those, just shoot me an email or shoot me a message on TikTok or something. All right, love. Thank you so much for being here, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, who are we doing next? Thank you guys, man, for hanging out and being patient. What is up? I'm doing tarot readings and chakra scans. I'm one of the most powerful psychic witches in the world. I can literally, again, when we're talking about becoming a different person, you're literally talking about bending the reality, right? Reality will stay the same until you change, right? So when we learn to master our energy and change ourselves, this is where the fun and exciting things really start taking place. This is when the magic will kick off in your life in a way that you have never experienced before, right? And I teach people how to master that, how to master themselves. What are we doing next? All right, Angelina, if you're still here, drop a comment down below. I'm going to read for you next. And who's after that? Okay. And I got a guy named Andy after that. So if you guys want to get a reading, just drop a comment down below. All right, who? Angie?
See if Angelina.
All right, Angelina, if you're still here, drop a comment down below. I'm going to pull your energy up next. Also, guys, if you have any questions in the readings, just drop a comment. Let me know what your question is, and then as we go, you can ask questions too. What do they say? Okay. All right. All right, I'm going to put my cards up real quick. And listen, some of the most basic ways to change this place, again, are like the basic, simple things in our day, right? Doing things differently. Bringing in that chaotic energy, the chaotic energy of doing something new for the first time. Those are beautiful energies to work with. So when you're talking about change in your life, start off with the small things, and you will see big advancements over a little bit of time. Who's next?
Anthony.
Okay, Anthony, if you're here, man, drop a comment down below. I'm gonna pull you up next. All right. I'm also gonna read for some of the zodiac signs next. So I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get in here. I'm gonna be reading with the Aries first, and then we're gonna go down the list. If you guys are just joining me, my name is Ken. I'm a psychic medium and Reiki master. I'm doing tarot readings and chakra scans. If you guys want to donate, there's a Cash App link down in the description, but the readings are free. And I also teach telekinesis, telepathy, the basics and fundamentals of energy manipulation, and how to become the highest version of yourself. So to book a personal reading, you're just going to go down in the description, and there's links to find me down there. I'm just going to go ahead and start with Aries. All right, so this is going to be a reading for Aries for November going into December. And guys, as I'm reading through the zodiac, we all have these placements in our charts. So if something resonates with you, then it was meant to. Oh, yeah. There's a Cash App link down in the description. And guys, when you donate, I'm also going to do a deeper reading as well. Should be, if you go down in the description, there should be a link right there to my Cash App. And let me know when that comes through, man, and I'll just, I'll jump to that next. All right. I'm going to try to do as many readings as I can. So I'm just going to hang out for as long as I can. All right. So Aries, we're starting off with a fast-paced energy for this month coming in. All right, the Knight of Wands is very fast-moving energy. It looks like there's some things coming at you. Maybe it might feel like a lot. Maybe like a lot of things are changing for you. This is like you like holding on is like the wheel, great wheel of life is spinning. So maybe there might be some big changes that are going on in your life right now. Definitely, if it's not happened yet, it's definitely incoming. The Knight of Wands is like Chiron, the wounded healer. So this is, if things are changing in your life, it's important that you recognize why they are changing, right? And just understand that everything is going on in your life right now is literally meant to make you that you're the person that you're meant to become coming into your life. I use a couple different decks. Right now I'm using the it's the Oracle of Echoes by Anna Turin. Some of the imagery is just amazing, all right? So we're talking about what you can't see coming is the moon, all right? So this next month, this next winter cycle is going to be a very transformational. The moon speaks, and this is what you can't see coming is what's on the bottom of the deck. So the moon speaks on like a very transformational time of the life, right? When things are really going to start to change for you. Something coming up is again, I'm looking at the death card also in the future. This is coming up. The death card speaks on like a major transformation that's getting ready to take place in our life. I'm looking at that coupled with the moon. So and maybe it feels like you're on like a downward, because my cards are stair-stepping down and then they're starting to go back up into the future. It's coming from the past. So maybe like things in the past were not going your way, or maybe things kind of seemed like they started to downslope. Maybe the energy started to slow down with something. But I'm seeing that's going to be picking back up coming up in the next month. All right, I'm looking at the moon again. When things speed up and slow down for us, these are cycles, wave, right? It's the way life is, and we need to learn to ride that wave. That means we need to act the same way down here as we would up here, right? When we learn to master that, that's when the reality changes. You're able to live your life in a much more cohesive manner. All right. So, and I'm looking at you. There's some things in your life that's taking place that you're not looking at, not understanding. I'm looking at the silver lining card is coming in upside down. So make sure that you're looking at the things that are transpiring and taking place as it's the building blocks of the person that you're meant to become. All right. Make sure you're looking at all your challenges and difficulties. Instead of saying, why me, say that I'm grateful for this challenge. I'm grateful for what's happening, what's taking place, because it's making me a stronger person. You're going to throw your hands up in the air and you're going to ask, what's next? Give me more, right? When we can get to that level, that's mastery, right? A lot of people sit on the pity pot and then wallow in self-sorrow about the things that's going on in their life that they don't like. That is the incorrect way to manifest, right? The goal is to see what it is, to find what it is that you want, and then you make action towards it, is coupled with the mental, seeing it already taking place in your life, being grateful for it already taking place in your life, and then speaking it into existence. I am grateful for the thing that I have that I wanted, all right? And then as you master that, that's how you're going to start jumping into 5D, 6D, different dimensions of consciousness. Because it's important that you understand energy in all its many forms. All right. I'm also looking at maybe you don't have a lot of decision making right now. Maybe like maybe the controls right now are in somebody else's hand. So maybe this is like you're living with somebody, you can't really make a bunch of decisions. So that's what I'm looking at, like with the silver lining. That's going to be changing. I'm looking at this. There needs to be some rest. Right? Need to take time for rest and relaxation. This is also when we rest, we meditate. All right. So make sure you're developing a meditation practice. I'm seeing that there's also something that you need to rest from. I'm hearing something that's draining you. I'm definitely looking at something holding you back. All right, there's some type of friendship that's holding you back. All right. So make sure you're looking at your life and you're evaluating all the people in your life and making sure that they are a true friend and not an enemy. Okay. There's someone in your life right now that you're going to find out does not have your best intentions at heart. Right? So make sure that we're finding who this is, and we're ripping them out of our life by the roots. I don't care if this is your brother, sister, uncle, mother. Any of these people that are negative in your life need to go. Right? You're not going to change anybody. You're not going to convince anybody differently than they already feel or believe. So it's important that you cut your ties, cut your losses, and move on. I'm seeing that for some of you, there's some type of past life thing that you're going through right now. So maybe this is like thinking about your past lives, or maybe some of you are experiencing emotional ties to past trauma that you have brought into this place with you. All right. This is another thing that I teach in all my readings is how to rewrite your memories and how to work through your heart space. So I would teach you I give you the divine blueprint on how to open the heart chakra and to cut these past life traumas from our life. When you do this, it's going to take a lot of weight off you. Not only that, but how you feel about your past life is how you're feeling in this present moment as well. The two are connected. And when I'm speaking on past life, it doesn't just mean a life outside of this place. I'm talking about we live many lives in this one life. All right. You're not the same person that you were 2 years ago, are you? And you're not the same person that you were 5 years ago. So it's important that we recognize that we live many lives in this one life. All right, I'm looking at the Seven of Swords in reverse. The Seven of Swords, right into the heart. So the Seven of Swords in reverse. This would speak on, there's some type of communication, some type of, whether these are like thoughts about the past, or we're looking at people from the past, or you're letting people from the past come back into your life. Don't do this. All right. We don't let old people from our past lives come back into our life. All right. You need to meet new people. It's important that we forge new bonds, new partnerships that come into our life. When you decide to keep going in those loops and cycles, those karmic cycles of the same person coming in your life, going out, coming in, going out, all you're doing is telling the universe that you're not ready for change. All right. So it's important that you recognize and you make these changes. All right. All right. I'm going to end it there for Aries. Listen, if you guys like the reading and it resonated, just shoot me a message and we can book a personal session. And in the personal sessions, I would literally cover every aspect of your existence. They're very deep, very transformational. So shoot me a message and I'll let you know how those work. All right. I just got a Cash App from somebody. Let me check that real quick. From Anthony? Okay. Anthony, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the donation. Hey, Kenna. Okay. All right. Thank you. Anthony, thank you so much, my friend, for the donation. I appreciate you. I'm going to do you first. I've got a couple other people on the list, so if you guys want to get a reading, drop a comment down below. And if you guys want to make a donation, I'm going to go deeper into the reading as well, okay? All right. Anthony, if you got any questions, man, just hang out. I'm just going to start pulling cards and just kind of hang out with me in the chat as we go, okay? And if you guys want to donate, if you guys want to book a personal session, there's a Cash App link down below. Okay. All right, Anthony, I'm going to read your chakras here in a second. We're going to start off with the cards first. Okay. All right, I'm hearing that there's some type of, I'm looking at the current energy. There's some type of change that's taken place already. Yeah, some type of change that's taken place. You made a decision. It feels like you avoided a tower moment, because I'm looking at the tower moment in reverse. And I'm looking at the wheel in reverse. So some type of decision, some type of action. Looks like you avoided a tower moment. I'm looking at right now in the current, this isn't in the past. All right. So listen, we need to be mindful of refusing spiritual gifts. Okay. So I'm looking at you. There's a gift from the universe that we're refusing. Okay. So make sure evaluate your life right now and any type of action that needs to take place. If it needs to take place, there's a reason for that. All right. When this happens, this is the higher self trying to pull you into your highest timeline, the highest version of yourself. Okay. Okay, we're going to be going into the future. All right, I'm looking at some healing taking place, man. So here's what I'm seeing. So I'm looking at some type of healing that's taken place from some type of action, some type of decision that you're making or that you've already made. Yeah, and we're talking about the Empress. Hey, are you with a partner right now? Will you let me know if you're single or you're with somebody? Because all my cards are headed into like a future timeline, right? It's going across from past to future. So this feels like a saga, something that's been playing out. So are you with a partner right now, or is this you like breaking free from a partner? How long it's been? I got you. Okay. Okay. Let me know, Anthony. Are you with some? Hey, can you help me out with these comments? Can you help me out with the comments? Okay. All right. Yeah, I got you. All right. I'm looking at some. I'll show you what I'm seeing. So there's some type of focus with the bones about some type of woman that's in your life that there's an imbalance with. All right. Something that needs to have your attention. Something that needs to be focused on. All right. Is that? Are you dating somebody right now? Do you have a partner, or what is that? All right. I'm looking at some type of disconnect that's taking place with a partnership or something like that. Some type of victory that you're getting. Some type of breaking away from somebody. Is this a partnership or is this a family member? All right. All right, Anthony, we're gonna read through your chakras real quick. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know you're still here. Did he answer yet?
He just said trust.
No. Oh yeah. Are you with a partner right now? I'm sorry. Did he answer that one?
He just said trust.
Okay. Anthony, let me know if you're with a partner right now. All right, guys, I'm doing tarot readings and chakra scans. If you guys want to get a reading, drop a comment down below. Also, if you guys have any questions about your path, I'd be happy to answer them. There's also a Cash App link down in the description. If you guys want to throw some dirt in my buckets, I'll pull you up next on the list. All right, will you let me know?
He's divorced.
You're divorced. Okay, that's what we're talking about. All right, I just wanted to double check and make sure, man, because I definitely like whatever. How long ago did that take place? Let me know how long ago that happened. Again, when this happening, man, let me just explain to you like this. So there's a current timeline where you didn't get divorced and you're going through like major issues with that, man. So it like feels like it changed the course of your life. It changed the direction, the trajectory. You got this card represents victory. That's like a big victory that you got in the process. Okay.
So this year.
This year, you're just going through it. Okay, man. I just wanted to make sure that what I was seeing. All right. So listen, and also, man, this is also leading you to again, you weren't getting what you needed in that relationship. You weren't getting what you deserved emotionally out of that relationship. So there's a reason why it ended. So I know you're happy about it because I was looking at you. This would be like you being upset or sad about it, but this is coming in upside down. So it's something that you're happy about. Maybe if on a level we're not realizing it exactly. All right, I'm looking at the Queen of Swords. Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. Nice. All right. All right, we're still in the love phase, the love topic. I'm looking at the one is coming up in the future timeline. The one represents a new beginning is taking place. So whether this is taking place yet or not, it's incoming, bro. we live in the quantum realms. So there's like a timeline, on a version of you on the timeline where you've met another girl, you've met another queen, and I'm seeing that's exactly what's going to take place. I'm looking at the Queen of Swords, and I'm also looking at the Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, yeah, Pentacles. They call it coins. All right. So in order for you to meet this energy, it feels like you had to have, I mean, you obviously had to gotten out of the last relationship. So just don't look back in anything. You actually, it was a great idea. All right. All right, I'm looking at Aquarius energy in reverse. I'm also looking at the Two of Wands. So yeah, this is like confirmation, you making the decision to split, to go two different directions because you guys were two different people. All right. All right, so let's talk about what you got incoming. Okay, so make sure with this next partner, I'm seeing that you need to set the bar really high, man. Don't lower your expectations. Make sure that the person that you're wanting comes into your life. You're only going to do that by, when you see a red flag, we run, we go the other way. Okay. Hey, can you open this window?
Yeah, he also said that you're not getting the messages as fast as he's sending them.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, Anthony, man. I'm doing, this is my first YouTube live, man. So I appreciate you being patient with me, man. Thank you.
Because I'm getting all the messages right now.
Can you open that up?
Okay.
Earlier. Thank you. All right. All right. So now we're going to talk about something else. So here's what I'm looking. I'm looking at your work. All right. So I'm looking at, there's an imbalance in the workspace because I'm looking at the star is coming in reverse. All right. So the star represents like you using your gifts and your abilities to create your own job, to make your own money or something like that. And I'm looking at, it's the Knight of Cups. Are you working right now? Because this coming in upside down, it feels, and it's something like you don't feel good about your money situation. You don't feel good about your job or something like that. Let's talk about that. So let me know if you're working right now. Comment that down below. And again, the star is Aquarius energy. Because look, here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you have multiple options. There's other things that you could be doing if you're not happy in like one area of your life. I'm looking at you. He has many options. Okay. You've got many options is what I'm seeing. All right. Will you let me know when he answers back? Okay. Can you open that window up all the way? All right. Yeah. So here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like something with your money, something with work. There needs to be a new beginning. All right. There needs to be like a new project, something you start working on. So man, if there's something like you've been sitting around and you're like, oh, I should start doing this, whether it's creative or to make you money, either one, they're both the same, right? It's just being creative to make money. So that's what we need to focus on, right? This is you taking a chance. This is you like quitting one job, stepping off the cliff into the great unknown and falling right in to what it is that you're looking for. Okay, so make sure that you're taking the chances that if something in your life needs to change, whether this is how we make money or the current job we're at, man, it's going to be a good decision for you to change gears, to switch gears. Will you let me know when he comes? Do you see my dice? It just flew off the table. I don't know where it went. All right, we're going to go a different direction. All right, listen, Anthony, is that what I'm looking at? Okay. Anthony, I'm looking at an imbalance with your mother. So the High Priestess, she's coming in as your mom, and it's coming in upside down, right? So there's some type of trauma with your mother that we want you to heal and work through, okay? Even if it's something that happened long ago, most people don't realize that everything that's happening in your life right now that you don't like, it's literally because the father wound, the mother wound, or a wound from someone else. But so much time has lapsed that we're not making the connection. Like, hey, I feel like shit now because of what my mom wasn't there for me when I was 6 years old, and I needed her to be there on an emotional level for me. All right, so there's some type of imbalance like that there is what I'm seeing that needs to be addressed. What do you say about the work? Okay, all right. I still haven't got the comment about work, sorry. I'll try to go a little slower.
This is building the business that was channeled for me to build.
There we go. Okay. All right. All right. All right, so listen, here's what I'm getting, man. So something about the work situation, whether this is like working on, if you want to keep going, like with, should you keep going with that? No, I'm getting that you shouldn't be going with that, man. There's time to go a new direction for some reason. So, or this is going to, I mean, you can do that, or you can just diverge. Keep doing what you're doing right now and just work on another way to make money. Because let me tell you what I'm seeing. So there's another way for you to make money, but you're not taking it. You're not going in that direction. There's like something that's sitting here waiting for you. You're just not making that connection. Whether this is like getting on Etsy and opening up an Etsy store, or whether this is, you know, starting some kind of small business, whatever that is, there's something else. So there's another way you could be making money, that there's another timeline that's opening up for you. All right. All right. So your mother, let's talk about her. Is she in your life every day? That just hit the key. My pendulum just hit my key. So listen, there's a big mother wound there, and there's a lot of progression that's going to come from when you heal this or get away from this energy, whatever it is that you need to do. So you need to get away. No, he just needs to heal. All right. All right. So there's some type of again, so this is like through love and forgiveness. All right. You're going to sit down and you're going to forgive anybody that's ever hurt you in life. Okay. Anthony, when we get off here, shoot me a message on Facebook Messenger or send me an email, and I'm going to send you the technique on how to forgive this, how to do this. There's a technique that needs to be utilized. I'm going to send that to you like that so that you have it and that you can hold on to it and work from it like that. All right. All right, we're going to go a different direction.
She said, yes, on the mom, been working on it. She says abandoned.
Yeah. I got you. Abandoned. I got you. And listen, when this happens, man, there's things that like, so let's say you heal through this, you forgive your mother. What's going to happen on the other side of this? You're not going to think, speak, or feel about this ever again, right? And when you sever this connection or you forgive her, and then what you're going to do is you're not going to think about those things. And so those things never happened. All right. And again, there needs to be a technique when it comes to healing. So send me an email and I'll let you know. Because listen, what's going to happen is when you heal this, you're going to get, you're going to vibrate at a higher rate. You've got these big energetic chains that are like locked, wrapped around you right now. And you're not even realizing that they're there. These are in the forms of memory and in the form of emotion. All right. So by working through these, you're going to get a lot of progress, bro. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that progress? And see, this is you like walking down the path, gathering new things that you need for a new project. Okay. And this is also, you know, again, you picking up healing along the way, and it opens up other avenues and areas of your life. Everything in this place is literally generated by your emotions, your mental state, and the words you speak. So those three things need to come online and in balance. That is what your goal is at this point going forward. All right. You will never be negative with yourself ever again. All right. Ever. It's never okay to be negative with yourself at all. That is the ego. All right. What you need to do, grab a piece of paper and a pen if you got one close to you. Okay. Bro, you need to buy a pendulum. You need to buy a pendulum, and you need to get a deck of the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. All right. These are the most transformational tools I've ever come across in my entire life. All right. And what you're going to do is you're going to sit down and start working with these every day. And you're going to master these. And as you master the tarot, as you master the pendulum, you also master yourself. All right. And it unlocks many new avenues of information for you. Okay. Your entire life, you have been going outside of yourself for information. You will no longer do that. When you go out into the world and you try to seek answers, you will only get lies and illusions. That's what this place is. It was built like that. All right. So the goal again is to turn inward. And what you're going to do is you're going to start communicating with your higher self. Right now, you're in a state of separation between the mind and the heart. All right. The conscious and the subconscious. The body is the subconscious mind. Sub means below. The body is the higher self, the seat of the soul. All right. So when you use a pendulum, that is direct communication with what's generating your reality right now. All right. And what we learn to do is we master both of these areas of our life. We learn to alchemically blend the two together so that the two become one. The masculine and feminine energy become one. And now we are the higher self. And now you're operating at the highest state of consciousness in this place. You'll get more access to more information than you could possibly imagine. you're going to get access to power that you've just never realized you had inside of you. All right, that's why it's so important for you to master your emotions and to master your mental space as well. All right. Yeah, I got you. All right. So, yeah, listen, you're being guided to work with a deity, all right, with the nature spirits. All right. So this could be like deities like Pan or, you know, something. Just pick a pantheon and go with it, man. Pick somebody that resonates with you. This is actually this is part of the ascension process. There are 7 stages of the ascension process, and working with deities is one of them. When you work with spiritual energy that's outside of yourself or that's connected to you, you get more energy, and again, it raises your awareness and consciousness level to understand that there's more going on than just what you can see with the eyes. We all know that. But this takes it to a whole nother level, because literally hearing these deities or feeling their energy is a game changer. This makes us more energy sensitive. All right. So again, you just light a candle, light an incense, and talk to him, man. When we work with deities or we work with spirits like that, we don't worship anything. It's not about worship. It's about working in tandem, side by side. All right. So make sure we're exploring that aspect of it, because again, it's very important along the path. Hecate, Lilith, all beautiful spirits to work with. Papa Legba, beautiful spirits to work with, man. I'm hearing that they will help. All right. So get into contact with one of them. And again, this is just getting in contact with your magical side. All right. There's some type of Icelandic or Nordic magic that you're being guided to start using. Okay. So make sure you're like with the staves and learning how to draw sigils. So make sure that you're sitting down, you're starting to just look up Icelandic magic and sigils and start to work with that, man. You're going to get some growth and some progress with your business, what you're trying to create with that as well. Beautiful. Yeah, okay. Also, there's some psychic protection and some protection on the spiritual side that you will also gain by working with these, okay? And it's not just working with them, but this is also developing the magic for protection. Okay. Again, so there's a lot going on that you can't see, and you have to know how to shield your energy. It's not just from things you can't see, but it's from people. People are what you need to protect your energy against. All right. Everyone's a narcissistic, energetic vampire, right? You are, until you decide to come out of the shadow and into the conscious light. That's the way everybody's operating from. Right? Until you make the conscious decision to become the best version of yourself, that's when the magic happens. And that's when you start seeing real change and progress along your path, my man. All right. There's something about your car I'm hearing. What's going on with your car? Let me see if you get some things fixed. Okay. All right, check something on your car. I'm scratching my right eye. So check something with your car. There's some kind of something that needs your attention on it. All right, so listen, I'm looking at a block in the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra. All right, this chakra is blocked by shame. All right, so there's, again, some type of shame that's happened in your life that you need to let go of, that you need to heal, and that you need to work through. Okay, each chakra, it is your fundamental objective to open and activate each one of these chakras. Every time you do, a psychic gift and ability, more information comes to you. You're able to feel energy in a different way. There's many, many benefits to activating the chakras. I could talk for an hour just on the chakras. All right. So again, we start off with the 7 chakras. We master them. And when you do, your life will open up in ways that you just never knew were there. Okay. This is also you healing the inner child, working through all the pain that you've been through along your path. Even the Egyptians taught that when we die in the underworld, your heaviness of your heart is weighed on next to a feather. And if it's heavier than the feather, then you don't gain access into the afterlife. Think about it like that, my man. We need to unburden ourselves from all of our energetic, emotional ties that we have to our pain and trauma that you've been through in your life. And until you do that, your life will keep going in circles. Same thing over and over again. Same person, different body, same thing. We break out of those cycles and loops by making decisions to heal ourselves, to change our behavior patterns, things like that. All right, I'm going to check your chakras. Yeah, there's some, so again, your mom's coming up. So there's some big healing that needs to take place with your mom. All right. This is like the things that she says, the way, like almost like she's sending you negative energy just by being connected to her. So that protection is also to protect you against this. If she thinks negative thoughts sends them your way, it's literally hitting your auric field and lowering your vibration, right? If you don't have protection up. Now, when you have a golden shield around you, when you know how to start protecting yourself energetically, now their negative energy bounces right off your shield and goes right back to them. All right, so they just hurt themselves. So, and that's what we learn through magic, is how not only to protect ourselves, but to protect other people too. You're going to shield your family from this as well. Do you have kids? Let's talk about that. All right. All right. Let me know if you have kids. That's coming up. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start reading through the chakras. You just let me know what about the kids. Let me know how many you have, and there's some type of imbalance there. I just want to talk about. All right. So this is what a balanced chakra looks like when it moves like that. This is what an imbalanced chakra looks like. And this is what an inactive chakra looks like. Okay? All right. So this is your root chakra. All right. So there's an imbalance in your root chakra. So this is the home life and the financial area. All right. And these are both governed by fear. So some type of imbalance is coming up about the way you feel about the money or the home life, or both. All right. So when we master the root chakra, it's about how your whole world could be crumbling down around you. But as long as you feel safe and secure, as long you know the universe has got your back, you can be in some of the worst situations you could possibly think of and still have a balanced root chakra, because you know that you are divinely protected. You know that you are stronger, wiser. Many, many different things come with developing the energy in your body. All right. Did he answer about the...
He answered about the car.
Okay.
He
What
said
did he say about the car?
Just got his car back from the shop today.
Okay. I got you. Oh, okay. No. But there's something else, though. Yeah. Hey, okay, cool. About the car. Listen, there's something else that needs your attention with it. So just double check it. There's something else that you need to focus on. What did they... Nothing. Yes, something else it just needs to be focused on. So maybe like double check what they did or something. Yeah, I'm getting a big yes on that, dude. So double check what they did. All right, and let me know if you have kids. Okay. So this is the sacral chakra. Okay, and that's a negative. Yeah, there's a negative polarity pull on your sacral chakra. So the normal chakras. Some type of attachment. I got you. So the chakras spin in a clockwise manner. Okay, so yours is spinning backwards like this. All right, so there's some type of reverse pull on it. So yeah, I got you. All right, here's what we want you to do. We want you to go celibate for a couple months through the winter. All right, you're gonna go at least 2 months without sex. All right, you're gonna grab a pendulum and you're gonna start asking your higher self when it's time. All right. What you're doing is your sexual energy is the most powerful energy that you have to work with. When we, instead of spilling the seed or the cup of Hermes, what we do is we take that energy and keep it inside of us, and it transforms your chakras and your energy on such a massive level, man, that it's almost like you're coming out with superpowers on the other side of this, okay? And this is a ancient practice for thousands of years, okay? So make sure that if you're wanting to make progress, especially with your energy, emotions, and controlling the reality, we learn to conquer the lower desires. We learn to master that. And that's what this process will teach you. Yeah, we also need you to get a creative project, something that you're working on every day, okay? As you work through magic, as you work through teaching yourself the tarot and teaching yourself how to use a pendulum, well, that's a creative project. And then that's something that you can down the road monetize, and you can start healing people and getting paid for it, okay? There is an equal exchange of energy in the universe, especially when it comes to healing. You use your energy, and that if that's how you want to support your family, you could have an entire business around just that. So, and the reason why I'm saying that is we need you to expand and broaden and see your life in ways that you just, that are hard right now. And that's how you break out of that shit, is by seeing the good things that you want in life actually happening. Okay. All right. So this is the This is the solar plexus. So the solar plexus is imbalanced. All right. This is the willpower, the seat of the soul, right? This is the boundaries that you set with yourself and then the boundaries that you set with other people, right? So if there's something in your life that needs to change and you're not making that change, you're not putting your foot down with yourself and saying, no, we're not doing that anymore. We're not going to get up at 3 a.m. and eat chocolate, right? Shit like that, all right? Whether this is drinking, drugs, sex is also, this is all correlated. As you learn to balance one chakra, it also balances the other and opens up that energetic pathway, all right, to the next chakra. So these two are connected, all right? So as you learn to say no to yourself through sex, you also learn to say no and conquer yourself through the diet as well. This in turn regulates in your life as setting good, healthy boundaries with people, not letting people come in your life or bring your energy down in any way, okay? All right. And this is what's going to allow for the universe to echo in divine partners, people that are on a higher vibrational level to come to you. Because you're not going to treat them like shit, because they're not going to treat you like shit, right? So this is why we pluck all the bad apples off our tree. All right. So this is the heart chakra. All right. The heart chakra is in reverse. It's doing the same thing that the solar plexus was doing. There needs to be some major healing that's done there, okay? You've had some big wounds in your life that need your attention. You've been shoving down these emotions your whole life. Now the goal is to let those emotions out, to feel through them. Anytime you feel upset, you need to cry. Anytime you feel angry, bro, go outside and scream to the top of your fucking lungs. When you do this, you are channeling that negative energy in one quick controlled burst out of your system, and immediately you feel better, man. You'll feel better. All right. So next time you get pissed off, feel through that. Don't push it away. Don't hide it. Let it go and let it flow through you. And again, the heart is blocked by all the negative things, so you need to forgive everybody in your life that's ever hurt you. I'm going to send you that how to do that in an email. All right, we're doing the throat chakra. All right, so there's an imbalance in the throat chakra. Now listen, what I'm giving you, there is no good or bad, there is no right or wrong. Dude, when we start waking up and start paying attention, this is where we start at. I read energy for thousands of people all across the world, all right? So what you're going through, man, is completely normal, all right? So what we learn to do is to bring these online. All right, so the throat chakra is blocked by lies. So this is the lies that you tell yourself and the lies that you tell other people in the form of people pleasing, all right? So at this stage in your life, it's important that you become the most honest you've ever been with another person or yourself in your entire life. Hey, can you give me that gum up there? So no more people pleasing. No more telling people shit because you don't want to hurt their feelings. Fuck that. Sugarcoating shit never helps anybody. All right? So it's important you express yourself authentically in all things that you do. All right. And this is also the communication that you have with other people. That's imbalanced. I got you. I see it. So here's what I'm seeing inside my mind. I'm seeing that there's some form of communication that's not taking place or that's being blocked. Something to do with the way you feel. Okay, so make sure that there's something you want to say to somebody that you fucking say it. All right, don't hold back in those areas. All right, and again, as you start to be honest with other people, honest people will come to you. That's the way this place works. It's through the law of attraction, right? Your emotions are magnetic. Your thoughts are electric. This attracts, this propels, right? So as we learn to master these two things, thank you, your life changes. All right, we're going forward. The crown chakra. I'm sorry. We're looking at the third eye. The third eye is blocked. All right. So this chakra needs to be brought online by working with it through visualization. You're going to start visualizing things inside your mind, whether that's energy work, whether you're sitting there and seeing yourself through the dog's eyes, through the cat's eyes. See what you look like from their perspective. The more you start putting these types of purposeful images inside your mind, you get better and better and better with the visualization. This is how we manipulate reality and matter at will, okay? The more you practice with it, the stronger it gets, okay? All right. There's some type of illusions that you have inside your mind about who you are, what you came here to do, and what this place is. So you need to sit down with a pen and paper and go to work. And every day we must ask ourselves these questions until you come to the realization nobody else can tell you the answers to these things. These are all developed through firsthand experience and through your own knowing. The crown chakra. The crown chakra is also inactive. And this is our connection to the all. Okay? This is you going outside and grounding your energy every day. This is also you coming to the realization is that everything that you see around you is you. The more you make connection with that, the more knowing that you come to, it's going to change you in ways, man, you just can't experience. You can't explain. So when we expand our consciousness, and once you start realizing that you are all things, this is where we get to literally manipulating the energy in the moment. All right, telekinesis, psychokinesis, things like this. All of these things, everything around you has a magnetic field, and once you learn to manipulate that, you can manipulate anything, including people. All right. All right. All right, Anthony, if you got any questions for me, drop them down in the comments. I'm going to pull a few more cards. Guys, I'm doing tarot readings and chakra scans. If you guys want to get a reading, drop a comment down below. And if you guys want to throw some dirt in the buckets, there's a Cash App link in my description. And I'll bring you up, and I'll bring up your energy, and I'll go into a deeper read as well. If you guys want a reading, though, I mean, I'll still read for you for free. Okay. Oh, yeah. You're being guided to learn magic. All right, this is the Magician. You're being guided not only to learn magic, but there's something specific. Like, this is the third time it's come up. Interesting. All right, there's some form of magic that yet maybe you were drawn to in a past life and that you're going to be getting back into touch with. Okay? Magic is literally how we program reality. All right, we do these things through rituals by repeating things over and over again or doing them a specific way. And what that does, it allows that what we're trying to accomplish to soak in the subconscious mind. That is what true witchcraft and true magic really is. Ways you can manipulate the world around you through will. Okay? So as you learn deeper and deeper, man, you're only going to get more and more powerful. Right? This puts you light years ahead of everybody around you. Bro, you're going to be vibrating on such a high rate. People, I mean, most people won't even probably get you. Okay? So, and this is a good thing. You're going to find your own tribe, but at first we must get rid of all the people that are stragglers. People that aren't on the same vibration. Yeah, dude, listen, there's somebody, definitely somebody in your life that you need to cut off completely. Okay? Somebody that's super negative. And it's the first person that pops inside your mind when you're thinking about it right now. Whoever that is, they got to go. Okay. Oh, you're going to tell him to take his time? Okay. Okay. Bro, like, I know you want love, okay? But listen, what we need you to do, this is like fast movement, fast speed going forward. You need to, this is coming in sideways, okay? So you're being guided to take your time. Take your time through this process of finding somebody else, finding another partner. Because what you're really seeking is the love inside you that you will have for yourself. All right, once you develop this love, you won't need another person. You're going to get to a point where you don't need anybody fucking else in your life to make you feel better. And bam, that's when the universe opens up doors, and this person that's going to pop into your life, and your life will never be the same. It's just going to require a little patience, though, okay? You get guided through this process, bro. Yeah, tell him. All right, you're going to get a pendulum. And again, you're going to start getting in touch with your higher self. You have different pathways, right? So you can keep doing the things that, like how your life's going right now. And I'm seeing you hit the number 5, which is loss and conflict, okay? Don't do that. We're asking you to go a different direction. And you're going to do that through healing and learning magic in all its many forms, energy manipulation in all its many forms. That's where your purpose in life lies. Yeah. All right. I'm going to talk about that. All right, man. You got a blind decision that's coming up. Some type of decision that you're going to have to make, and you can't really like see what's coming. You don't know what's down this way. You don't know what's down that way. All right. So you need to get guided through this situation, and you're only going to take the guidance from your higher self. You're going to ask your higher self, should I go left? You're going to get a yes or a no. Should I go right? You're going to get a yes or a no. Every decision that you make going forward, you need to use a pendulum. All right. And this is going to give you huge leaps and bounds, man, through your life. All right. You got to get that girl out of your head. That past partner, she's got to go. Okay. So as soon as I said that, my dog barked. That's crazy. Damn. Okay. So get all the emotional feelings that you have out of your body from her, with her, and then any thoughts that you have binding you to her. Okay. That's going to be your goal over the next few months. It feels like you were with them for a while, so it's gonna take some time to get them out of your thought space and out of your mental space. Yeah. Okay. Also on the partner, I gotcha. I'm looking at you got like a couple different choices when it comes to a partner coming up in the future. Okay. Like making a blind decision with this. All right. I'm also seeing 3 people, so maybe it's like I don't know, like maybe you got like multiple choices, or maybe some type of like 3 people in a relationship, something like that. Some type of multiple decisions that you're gonna have coming up. Nice job. All right. All right. Okay. All right, Anthony. Listen, my brother, I'm gonna end the reading there, man. Listen, send me an email, and I'm gonna let you know how to go through that process of healing the heart space. Okay. If you got any other questions, man, before you go, if you want to drop them in the comments, I would be happy to answer them for you. Anything specific. Oh, yeah. Make sure you're grounding your energy. You go outside and touch the ground every single day, bro. 30 minutes to an hour a day. A few weeks go by, you're going to notice a huge difference in how you feel, how much more energy that you have. Eating food, taking dietary things, it will help, but it doesn't give you the energy that you're looking for. It never will. All right. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out and being patient, man. If you guys want to get a reading, drop a comment down below. And if you guys want to donate, there's a Cash App link. And I think, is there a PayPal? No, I didn't put my PayPal. There's a Cash App link down in the description. All right. And guys, in the readings, I'm gonna read as much as I can. But when you donate, I'll go a little bit deeper. All right. Where are you guys watching from, man? Drop your city down in the chat. I'm actually in Vegas right now. I started traveling the country about 6 months ago. I sold this piece of property that I had, and then I bought an RV. And literally, it's the best decision I've ever made in my entire life, man. I get to wake up somewhere new every single day. It's the most magical life I've ever experienced. So when you get into contact with your higher self, when you become the highest version of yourself, so many magical things will happen in your life to where you will start living the best life you've ever experienced here, man. It's very interesting the way this place works. It takes a lot of healing, though. It takes us to let go. Okay, who's next?
There's a girl, she just wants a chakra scan.
Yeah, okay. Who's that?
Heart Warrior Queen.
Heart Warrior Queen. I'm going to do a chakra scan for you. You want to drop a comment down below and let me know you're still here?
She said she's from Sweden.
Oh, beautiful. I got lots of clients from Denmark and Sweden, man. A lot of them. Anthony, again, man, thank you so much for your time and energy, man. And drop me an email so I can say thank you also, okay? All right. Heart Warrior Queen. Let me know you're still here, and we're going to pull up your chakras now. Huh. And then who we got next after that?
This person named Drake wants a reading.
What's it called?
Drake.
All right, Drake. I'm going to do Drake next after her. So, Drake, if you'll just hang out in the chat, man, and wait, dude, I'll pull you up next. Guys, listen, I teach telekinesis. I teach telepathy. I teach self-mastery. All right, I teach many different classes, and I have many different services that I offer. So if you guys have any questions like about the services that I offer, just shoot me an email. It's down in the description. I also do holographic healing, where I will balance and charge all 13 chakras. It's going to give you more energy, more focus, more drive, more love, more compassion, and instantly charging and balancing all the chakras and bringing them online. And again, it's possible to do this on your own, but it takes work, takes time, takes effort. I do it in an instant. All right. So let me know if that's something you're interested in. I'll let you know how that works out. All right. Did she respond?
Yeah.
Okay. She's here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Heart Warrior Princess. Let's check out your chakras. Okay. So this is what a balanced chakra looks like when it spins like that. This is what an imbalanced chakra looks like. And this is what an inactive chakra looks like. All right. All right. All right. So this is your root chakra. So there's an imbalance. I'm sorry, the root chakra is inactive or blocked. So this is the home life and the financial area. Okay. This is governed by fear. So there's an imbalance in the home life or the financial area. Is it both? Yeah, I'm feeling both. Okay. To bring those into balance, there's some change that needs to be made. It's about how you feel about what's taking place. And again, you could, the world could be crumbling down around you, but as long as you feel safe and secure with yourself and then with your place in the world. All right. My solar plexus is going off, so there's an imbalance there. Okay. We'll check that. All right. This is the sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra is inactive or blocked. This is the sexual energy and the creative energy. All right. I can break this entire place down to two things. You came here to love and you came here to create. And we need to be doing both of those things every single day. So we need you to develop a creative practice, something that you're working on every day, right? Whether you're doodling on a fucking napkin or whether you're like making little clay figurines and sell them on Etsy, doing something productive like that, it's going to lead, it's an investment into you. It's an investment into your future. Okay, no matter what that is, man. But pick something, pick a creative project, something that you could eventually make money at, though, and become a master at. Everyday practice of anything will make you a master of it. Okay? Let me get something to drink real quick. Hold on. Okay. So the sacral chakra is the sexual energy off. Yep. So, Akasha, show me that. All right. I'm looking at an imbalance with somebody in your life. There's a partnership. Are you with a partner right now? There's someone in your life right now that's causing your sacral chakra to be off balance. What is that? Who is that? Are you in a romantic relationship right now? I know there's a little bit of a lag, but I'm going to go ahead and go forward. But just let me know if you're with a partner right now, and I'll swing back to that. All right. So this is your solar plexus. Yeah. So a while ago, my solar plexus, your body will communicate with you, okay? Your 7 chakras are independent bodies of consciousness that once you master and unlock, will communicate with you in certain ways. All right, so that was I just burped. So that's my solar plexus communicating with me, letting me know that your solar plexus is out of balance. This is the willpower. Did she answer?
She said no partner.
No partner. Okay. Yeah. All right. We need you to get a partner. Okay. That's why the sexual energy is off. Okay. All right, so, and I know you want love, man. I know you do. But when you master yourself, when you master your energy, this is where a divine partner comes into play. Listen, not everybody has access to soulmate twin flame timelines, all right? That is earned. That is not, everybody doesn't just have access to that. So as you learn to master your energy and become the best version of yourself, where you don't lie to people, we don't cheat, we don't steal. I'm not just scratching the surface, but there's many layers to that, how you treat somebody. And it all starts with the healing inside of yourself. Now, if you try jumping into one of those timelines without healing yourself, you're only going to fuck it up and make worse, right? So again, for you to find true love, for you to find a healthy relationship, you have to heal yourself first, and you have to show up for what you want, right? So show up for that next person the way you would want to be treated. Not right now. Okay. And I'm not seeing that you're meeting up with anybody right now anytime soon. I would need to pull cards on that, so give me a second. All right, we're going to look at the solar plexus. There's somebody in your life that needs to go out of your life. Who is that? It's the first person that comes inside your mind. Who's the most huh?
She said it could be my mom who I threw out of my life.
Ah, that's her. That's exactly who it is. Good job. Okay, so this is confirmation. This is a big high five from your higher self in the universe. Good job on setting healthy boundaries, man. And again, it doesn't matter who they are in our life. If they're negative, if they're a negative pull on our life, they got to go. If that's a friend that's always talking about negative shit, gossip, and trying to find the worst in humanity, they got to fucking go, right? You're not going to be able to climb into 5D, into the ascension process, with these lower vibrational people clinging to you, like holding on, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you're breaking away from anybody like that in your life. All right. And again, the solar plexus, it's something you work through, right? So that was an ideal situation of you exercising your willpower and setting healthy boundaries with people. Now you're going to take what happened in the situation with your mom and now apply it to any person that comes in your life, especially a partner, okay? So next partner that comes in your life, if they're showing red flags, tell them they fucking gotta go. Okay, you're not going to give anybody a second chance, and you're not going to see to try to see what the goodness inside of them. That's a big mistake people make. All right, now I'm also seeing that when you're selective, when you're being more selective with a partner, that's when it happens. Yeah, because in the past, hold on, I got a card going by. So in the past, we've like been hitting the gas as a loud ass car going by. It was red. So maybe in the past you've picked like the bad boy or somebody that just caught your attention that was flashy. But now we need to be more looking inside the person instead of just at the person when you're picking a partner. Did she say anything else? Okay. Anybody else comment? I can't see the comments, guys, so I'm trying to keep up with them the best I can. What are some of the other ones? Just let me know when they come up. Okay. All right, so this is the heart chakra. All right. All right, so the heart chakra is spinning in reverse. This is a negative polarity pull on the heart chakra. No, okay. So listen, we don't need you to harden your heart. We need to open up your heart in a way that you never have before, okay? So right now, if I said the word love, you have a meaning attached to it, but that's not what love really is. And we need to learn that understanding of love is a constant process that we go through, right? As we become higher versions of ourselves, we get more access to love and to what the meanings of love. So as you open the heart chakra through love and forgiveness, all right, this is something I would teach you in a reading, right? You would book a personal session with me and I would teach you the divine blueprint on how to open the heart chakra. When you do this, when you open your heart chakra, you're going to get more love, more compassion, more empathy, more strength, more vitality. I mean, your whole world changes, right? And this is literally what everybody in the world needs to stop what they're doing and do this work. But they just don't know that they need to. Everybody's looking about how to change their life when it's right here. It's not outside there. It's not getting a job. Job's not going to make your life any better. You are what's going to make your life better, right? Okay. So the heart. So this is blocked by grief. So there's a lot of grief that you're still holding on to about people hurt you, and holding on to those memories. There's another way for you to live, okay? Especially when we're talking about that constant bombardment of negative energy. All right, so make sure you're being real careful. Oh, I got you. So there's something you're doing that's bringing a lot of negative energy to you. So whether this is listening to music that's negative or watching movies and TV shows that are negative, whatever that is, make sure you're very careful with what we put inside the subconscious mind, okay? Especially when it comes to the television, man. Don't watch that shit. That shit rots the brain, okay? All right. Literally, it puts completely negative images inside the mind, and they do this with the Hollywood movies too. So when you're watching a movie, there are things that are hitting your subconscious mind you're not aware of. So the best way to deal with that is just to cut it out completely. Spend your time doing something else. All right, so this is the throat chakra. All right, so there's an imbalance in the throat chakra. So this is blocked by lies. Okay, I'm hearing, listen, and when we people please, that's lying. When we tell people things that they want to hear, not how we really feel, that's lying. So there's also some lies with yourself that we need to completely cut off. So make sure you're becoming more honest that you ever have in your entire life with yourself, okay? All right, this is also communication as well, because there's some type of break in your communication. Maybe you can't express yourself the way you want to sometimes. Yeah, I got you. And when you do this, your life will change. All right, once you start learning to express yourself, because this is where like money, partnerships, I mean, everything in your life revolves around communication. So when we master that, when we're honest, that's when our life changes. All right, and we start off small, man. Just start off with ourselves. Okay, the third eye. All right, the third eye is blocked or closed. Okay. All right, so the third eye is blocked by illusions. So there's some type of illusions that you've built inside your mind. Now, this is also like, you know, letting society program us instead of us programming ourselves. So make sure you're cutting off any type of outside stimulus, and that you're only choosing like what you watch on your phone. Only choosing to watch like constructive YouTube videos that's going to teach you how to perfect your craft. Things like that. Don't watch like mindless bullshit, you know, stuff that's just going to keep you occupied. What you're looking to do is to pick something in life, master it, and then make money from it. All right? This is, again, how you're going to open up your whole world, okay? Can you let me know if you're working a job right now? Because this is what this is tied to. Let me know if you're working right now, and we're going to go from there. Because everything I'm speaking on is all like tied together. All right. Akasha, show me that. All right, you're getting a warning. About what? About listening. About something that you're listening to, or something that you're doing. You're getting a warning about, okay? Something you're listening to or watching, something like that, something about that. So make sure that, again, we're going to cut off music. Listen, a lot of that music that people listen to, especially from the radio, it has negative effects on the human body, especially your emotions, your feelings. It manipulates you. So cut all that shit off, and instead replace it with something like classical music, music that has no words. All right. Even then, you must be careful, because the frequency that it gives off literally impacts your life. Okay. Also, stop listening to other people. Okay. You will only trust yourself going forward. You're not going to listen to the opinions of other people, because I'm seeing that that's been holding you back. This is where like you're trying to do something, and you get like the advice of your friend or your mother, and they're like, oh, nah, you should, that's never going to work. Blah, blah, blah. Shit like that. Cut that shit smooth out of your life, because that's going to keep you locked in place and keep you stuck with things in your life. I'm looking at singing as being highlighted. Some type of like communication. Again, the nightingale sings. It's a beautiful sound. All right.
She said she's too sick to work.
Too sick to work. I got you. Oh, so that's what it's about. So yeah, using your time to constructively, okay? So listen, you're not too sick to work, okay? Because you can start your own business online. It is very easy for you to start an online business, okay? And I tell you what, if you want to send me an email, I'll let you know how to do that. I'll give you a quick rundown on how to create your own business in 1 hour, just using Etsy. It's super fucking simple, all right? So, but what we need you to do is we need you to understand that you got to stop putting limiting beliefs on yourself by saying things like, I can't, I won't, that'll never work out. Because listen, we need to always master our situation. So if you're sick, you can't go work like a physical job, then start creating an online job, right? Start looking up things like drop shipping, master the art of drop shipping, things like that. So there's lots of ways you can make money with little to no investment, okay? And again, so that's what like all this is tied to, because so like right now, like there's time that's being wasted, okay, by like listening to something. She knows. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. That was my my throat chakra going off. All right. All right. Yeah. I got you. All right. So, and again, so you need to stop listening to other people and you start listening to your higher self. Okay? You start channeling your higher self. You need to understand that not all of those thoughts inside your mind are your own. You're getting thoughts generated from the ego, thoughts generating from the higher self, and thoughts generated from other people, your family members, your friends, you're attached to, you have a mental attachment to, an energetic attachment to, and they're either sending you positive energy or negative energy, okay? So again, it's why it's so important to cut those people out of your life. All right. All right, so this is the third eye. Oh, we already did the third eye. Yeah, there's a blockage in the third eye. All right, and again, so see yourself sitting there making money. Open up Cash App, right? Get a Cash App app. And see the number in it going up to like 300, 400. See dollar signs inside your mind about you doing something, right? So this is how you're going to start manifesting this into your reality, by visualization, through speaking it into existence, and then by taking action on doing what it is you're trying to accomplish. All right, so the crown chakra. All right, so the crown chakra is inactive. So the crown chakra is the connection to everything around you, the connection to other people, the connection to this place. So getting connected with nature is where you're going to bring this into balance, right? So go outside, make sure you're grounding your energy every day. The most important thing you could be doing is channeling your higher self, working with your higher self to become the highest version of yourself. That's why you need to get a pendulum, okay? Most powerful transformational tool I've ever come into contact with. And you use this pendulum every single day. You don't make another decision until you ask your higher self first. Should I go this way? You're going to get a yes or a no. Should I go this way? You're going to get a yes or a no. All right? And you're going to start trusting the guidance that you get, and it's going to help take you in the way you want to go. All right. I'm looking at a blockage in the spiritual eye. One of my bones are like connected to the spiritual eye. So make sure that you're starting to visualize. That's going to be super important because there's other spiritual work that you need to be working on as well that's going to require you to visualize. Okay. All right. All right. All right, love. I'm going to end the reading there. Listen, thank you so much. Now, listen, again, I'm just barely skimming the surface. If you want to book a personal reading with me, I would cover every aspect of your life, all right? As well as give you life-changing techniques on how to master your emotions and how to master your mental space, all right? So if you have any questions, make sure you send me an email or send me a message on social media, and I'll let you know how the classes and how the sessions work. I also do holographic healing, which would instantly balance and charge all 13 chakras that you have inside the body. I astral travel to where you're at. I project my consciousness, and then I execute the healing. All of my clients, you're going to feel sensations in the body. Most of my clients see the colors of the chakras as I'm working on them. It's a very powerful transformational process, all right? So, again, if you're curious about that, just shoot me a message, and I'll let you know how they work and how much they are, all right? Okay. Do you have anybody else next? Thank you so much for your time and energy, man. I appreciate you hanging out.
Not Kate, but
Okay.
you said Drake.
Oh, yeah. Drake, go ahead and drop a comment down below, all right? Guys, if you're just joining in, man, I'm doing tarot readings and chakra scans. If you guys want to donate, the readings are free, but if you want to donate, there's a link down in the description, and I'm going to go extremely deep into the readings when you donate, okay? I'll go a lot deeper than I'm doing on the other ones. I'm just trying to make sure I've got enough time to read for everybody. So if you want to get a reading, again, there's a way to book a personal reading with me, and then if you just want to drop some dirt in the buckets, I can do a small reading for you here. This is my first live reading on YouTube, man, so I'm just trying to like feel it out, see how it works, you know? So everything's trial and error in life, right? None of us have a fucking blueprint for this place. None of us have a fucking blueprint for our avatar, right? So we're having to feel around in the dark and see what works, okay? If you go to my social media, if you go to my Facebook, I post a lot of telekinesis videos. I post a lot of other spiritual content, and I do readings on there as well. So if you're following me on there, you're going to get access to a lot more information. I also have a Patreon account too. If you want information on that, just drop a comment down below. Did he answer back? Okay. I'm going to wait a second, see if Drake comes up. Sorry about the lag, guys. That's new for me. I did not know these things lag. I do a lot of readings on TikTok as well. So my TikTok information is down in the bottom. It's Manifesting Tarot as well. I also do many forms of spell work, any type of like, you know, hex work, curse work, and I also do many forms of healing spells as well. So if you're curious about the spell work, like how does it work, what's the process involved, literally once you master your energy, you are literally able to reach out and psychically connect to anyone here, right? Because there is a web that connects us all. Once you gain access to this web, the Akasha, then you can literally heal or hurt anyone here just by thinking about it, right? And again, there is no right or wrong. There's no good or bad. Those are just concepts from society, societal views that you've been indoctrinated with. There are no rules when it comes to this place. That's why the people that operate on the higher up, that's why they stay in power, because they know. All right, did he come on yet?
No.
Okay, all right.
Sage, she's been waiting.
Oh, Sage. Yeah, Sage, sorry about that. Drop a comment down below, Sage. Let me know you're here. Thank you for being patient, man. I know I was trying to get back to you back there. Okay. All right, Sage, drop a comment. I'm going to go ahead and pull you up now real quick. I'm looking at a tower moment that's taking place. I'm sorry, that's getting ready to take place. I'm going to wait for you to respond before I go further. I got you. Will you let me know when she... Okay, cool. All right. Sage, listen, I'm looking at a tower moment that's getting ready to happen, that's coming up for you. Okay, it's in the middle of the deck, so it hasn't happened yet, right? So a tower moment happens when we don't make the decisions to change in our life. Where we don't pull the trigger, then the universe is going to come in and shake things up, okay? Are you with a partner right now? Because I'm looking at the Knight of Cups on the other side. All right, so what's going on? What's going on with your partnership? Are you dating somebody right now? Is she? Okay, I got you. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, before I go any further, let me know if you're with a partner, because that's what we want to talk about. Guys, I'm doing tarot readings and chakra scans. If you guys want to get a reading, just drop a comment down below. And there's... Huh? Okay, you're single. Okay. All right, so the Knight of Cups is like representing like your emotional state. Let me just move this off. Yeah, I was looking at the Tower. Now I'm looking at the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords represents conflict, some kind of loss and conflict. It's coming. It hasn't happened yet. It's coming. And when it does, it's going to be for your growth, okay? So don't look at it as something like negative. When we get into these types of energies, we need to make sure and ask ourselves, what am I supposed to learn from this? What am I supposed to get from this? And when you ask yourself with when those things happen, you'll gain access to a lot more information. All right, you need to do a spiritual cleanse. I was looking at a spiritual cleanse. So you need to get a bath, a spiritual bath, whether we put Epsom salt or you put like different kind of herbs and herbs in it, whatever you want to do. But just look up how to do a spiritual bath, and you need to purge your energy. All right. When you take a bath, it's not just physical that you're washing yourself. This is also water energetically washes us. There's something going on that you need to pull out of your life. I see it. Akasha, show me that. All right, the direction. Okay. All right, you're going the wrong direction with something in your life. Yeah, there's something that needs to take place. I'm looking at like spiritual advancement, but it's coming in upside down. All right. What we need is effort from you. Okay, we need effort for you to advance spiritually, for you to advance in the 3D space. We need effort. Okay? So as we're manifesting, we also put action to this manifestation, and that's where the manifestation comes online and comes into play. All right? There's something right now that you need to be working on manifesting and you're not doing it. Right? The Empress is in reverse. Right? So make sure that you're becoming a master of your energy, a master of your mental space, a master of your emotional space. It's not about that. Show me that. It's about balance. There's some type of imbalance that's taking place in your life. I'm looking at balances coming out. This is like you balancing, you know, your work and your spiritual life, or your work and your relationship life. Learning how to balance. There's something that's out of balance. Okay. All right, the guys you pick. There's something wrong with the guys you're picking. So you need to reevaluate like the type of guy that you go after. I'm seeing once you do that, I'm seeing that you're going to meet a partner that's on a higher vibrational scale. If you don't, if you keep picking the partners the same way that you have, you're only going to get shit. And then the universe is going to keep throwing you shit until you make a change, until you make a different decision. Okay? So listen, if you're trying to find guys like through dating apps, stop doing that. Right? You want to try focus on the 3D space. You want to meet people that are like right in front of you. I'm not saying you're doing that, but I'm just saying if you are. So something about the way you're reaching out or not reaching out to find a partner, it needs to change. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Listen, you need to. I'm looking at you like. Come into a realization that you are more powerful than you realize, right? You need to stop doubting yourself. You need to stop second guessing yourself, and you need to step into your fucking power, all right? I need you to understand that you are a goddess. You are a divine feminine goddess, all right? You are different than other people. There's some type of spiritual gift, something that's inside you that needs to be unlocked, something that other people do not have access to. You've got gifts and abilities like that. They need to be brought on and utilized for the collective. All right? Your number one goal going forward is to become the best version of yourself possible. There's things, there's healings, there's things that you're going to bring to people's life, but you're not going to do that unless you make this step further. Yeah. And I'm looking at you climbing like the ladders of ascension. All my cards are like going up as like a stair step up. Everything we're going through, we're learning right now, but it's the way you see yourself. I'm looking at an inverted view of the way you see yourself, all right? So make sure that you're viewing yourself in the highest light, all right? If you want to become a healer, then you start telling yourself over and over again, all day, every day, I see that I can heal people with my hands. I am the greatest healer in the world, things like this. And it needs to be done through repetition, okay? Over and over again. I need you to grab a pen and paper, and you're going to write this down real quick. I need you to write down, I am the higher self. Write it down. I am the higher self. And you're also going to write down, I am stepping into my power. These are the two most powerful mantras you'll ever come into contact with. Because you're going to repeat these things over and over again. If you're doing the dishes, I am the higher self. I am the higher self. I am the higher self. If you're sweeping the floor, I am stepping into my power. I am stepping into my power over and over again. And that's how these soak into the subconscious mind and then generate a different result for us. Whoa, that was cool. All right, I just flipped a card and then it kicked this off my other deck. Yeah. We want you to get your ass in gear because there's another partner that's out there waiting on you. This is the King of Diamonds, all right? That's like one of the highest kings you can get. So this is like you manifesting a solid-ass partner into your life because you love yourself so much that you're not going to settle for less, okay? That's the type of energy that we need you to channel. I'm also looking at your emotional state is being highlighted. You need to face your fears. There's something you're being fearful of, all right? You need to face that, whatever that is, okay? Whatever you're most fearful in life, if you're scared of the dark, you need to go outside in the woods and you need to sit there for an hour by yourself in no light, right? Especially being scared of the dark, because this is going to allow you to make huge breakthroughs in your life, right? Once you master that area. Listen, I'll tell you, 90% of people here are scared of the dark. They don't even want to be outside in the dark by themselves, right? But once you learn to master this, you're able to make access to other energies that are from the dark, right? And when you do this, you're going to learn more information about things that you can possibly imagine, all right? We need to all understand that as we are all light, we are dark as well. And we need to embrace the darkness inside of us. Your whole life, everybody just pushes it and pushes it away and doesn't want to acknowledge it or recognize it. But you create severe imbalances in your life when you do this. It is not all about love and light. There is a balance to all things. When you do this, there's some major openings that are coming up for you in your life. A lot of more doors are going to start opening for you. Face your fears. Whatever you're the most afraid of is what you need to confront. All right, so let me use this as an example. This is what I'm seeing inside my mind. Let's say you're scared of demons, okay? What you need to do is literally sit down and summon a demon, all right? When you do this, you will get up and walk away with a whole new version of yourself, because you will be shedding layers and layers and layers of fear, all right? Once you understand that you are the top of the highest food chain, this is going to have huge advancements in the psychological era in the way you live your life, in the way you view yourself and the reality, okay? So, and again, when you work with, let's say you're working with a demon, all right? Everything we know about the spiritual realm in that aspect is wrong. Everything, right? When you sit down and working with demons is a sacred energy. These are wise beings that have nothing but that will teach you nothing but things like strength and power. To stop eating chocolate at 3 o'clock in the morning. They'll tell you to stop drinking, to start meditation, to start yoga. These are wise beings that there's a reason why they guide you. That's what reason why they make you so scared of them, because they're so powerful to work with. But and I'm not just saying just that. I'm saying that anything in your life, right, is what we want to turn and face. Whatever you're being fearful of, because there's something that's holding you back. All right, there's some type of expression that needs to come out of you. So this is the inner child, and this would be like you communicating yourself, like how you feel, right? How we really feel on the inside. Someone has hurt you, and you need to communicate that. Okay, if somebody's hurt you, and you're still hanging out with that person or talking to that person, you need to let them know. Whether this is your mother, your father, whoever it is that's hurt you, you need to communicate that and speak that out. Don't just sit inside that energy. That is weakness. I'm seeing when you do this, whenever you're confronting these people or this version of yourself that you're locking away, huge transformations are coming in your life, right? There's something that's hidden right now that you can't see. Something that's hidden from you, hidden from your view. It's going to come into light once you do this. Once you confront whatever it is that you fear. I'm seeing major transformations take place for you. Okay. All right. All right, love. Listen, I'm going to end the reading there. And again, listen, I'm just scratching the surface. So if I would cover every aspect of your life in a personal reading, and I would literally give you the divine blueprint on how to open your heart chakra and quantum jump into the life that you're wanting, into the highest timeline. All right. Again, the readings are very transformational. If you got any questions, there's an email, and then my other social media accounts are down there. So just shoot me an email and I'll let you know how everything works. All right. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on my first YouTube live, man. Thank you guys for being here. I'm always here if you guys have any questions. This is what I do 24/7, all right? So if you want to learn telekinesis, telepathy, tarot, and divination, the basic fundamentals of energy manipulation and spell work. Also, the chakras, learning how to do Reiki or do holographic healing. I also teach that as well, how to astral project. All right, so got any questions, shoot me a message, guys. It was very nice meeting you and hanging out with you. Thank you. You guys have a beautiful day and enjoy your immortality. Let's see, now where's the off button? Yeah.